welcome back to my channel. Today I have a monthly April message for all of the Pisces out in the collective. Please note this is going to be a general reading, so it is not going to resonate with every single Pisces out in the collective. I ask that you take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Eileen Into Spirit. My name is Eileen Rouse. I'm a psychic intuitive and a spiritual essence coach, and I provide you with guidance, wisdom, and inspiration every other week right here on this channel. I want to let you guys know that I am now taking on personal clients. So please look down in the description box to book your own private psychic reading with me or a coaching session. Without further ado, Pisces, let's get into your monthly message. All right, Pisces, you know the drill. This is going to be a 9-card draw, so let's get shuffling. What information and what insight can you offer Pisces this month? Pisces, you are starting out at the moon. Okay, so what this truly represents here, Pisces, is that a lot of you are needing to sort of look within. Maybe this is going like on a deep, excuse me, goodness gracious, going on a deep journey to explore. The moon often represents secrets. It represents our own inner fears. And I feel that this is really wanting you to sort of explore that. I feel like you're needing to be very brave as you do this. And I feel that what it's really trying to reflect to you here as you go on to, this is that you're needing to sort of see the dark shadow aspects of yourself. And you're needing to sort of come into sort of like this, you're needing to sort of embrace them, include them, balance them out. You know, we all have duality. We all have that, you know, that dark side of ourself that we often shun, that we try to hide. And, you know, and the moon is really good about hiding. It's about mysteries. It's about the secrets that we keep, right? That song has just popped into my head. What is the name of that song? But it has that passage that says, you know, the secrets that we keep. Like, I can't even think of the song, but I literally can like hear the melody in my head. So, look up that song. I think if I can figure out the name of that song, I will link it down in the description box. Okay, so let's see. I need to figure out where these three go. Okay. All right. Oh, you just literally got 3 major arcana cards that popped right out. So, you know, the one thing I didn't say here, Pisces, that I feel I probably should have was I heard Dark Night of the Soul in my head when I saw the moon with the devil. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 major arcana cards right now. So that really tells me that you're going through a massive spiritual awakening process right now. So let's figure out where the rest of this goes. Okay. All right, 2 more cards here. So again, I really want to point out here, Pisces, that this is a major spiritual awakening for you. And I feel that right now where you are at is you're needing to go on this inward journey towards the dark, mysterious secrets of who you really are, and learn to sort of embrace all aspects of who you are. So that you could love who you are. Okay, so let's get right into it, Pisces. So as I mentioned, you're starting out at the moon. This is about going really deep within. And it's really about exploring the depths of who you are and allowing yourself to sort of be okay with what you discover. I feel, you know, a lot of times when we go through a dark night of the soul process, what really happens is we become transformed. We transform during a dark night of the soul process. A lot of times people will often say that the dark night of the soul process is really an ego death that you experience. Everything that you have ever known, everything that you have ever sort of experienced changes. Your beliefs change about it, the way that you feel about certain things, you feel alone, you feel isolated, and it's really a journey. It's a journey towards enlightenment, okay? And I feel that that's currently where you are. And I feel that where you are and what you're going to experience this month is learning to come to terms with the dark shadow aspects of yourself, right? Because your theme is the devil. This is about all of the ways that you manipulate yourself, all of the ways that you feel restricted, all of the self-limiting beliefs that you have about your life and the experiences and the people and everything that you have ever known up until this point, right? You're gonna need to face the illusions. When I often see this devil card, the one thing that I often hear is all that glitters isn't always gold. And it's important that you understand that when it comes to a devil, you know, devil energy can be many things. It can be people, it can be experiences, it can be patterns and behaviors that we often gravitate towards because it's what's familiar, right? And I feel a lot of times when that happens, it sort of gives us an illusion. The illusion is that it is going to fulfill us with what we need or provide us with what we need. But the reality is that it doesn't do that at all. It just sort of masks, what's really going on. And I feel that is what you're really going to be focusing on this month here, Pisces. You're going to be facing all of the illusions. All of the things that are not real in your life is what you're going to be facing. And sometimes that can be very daunting when you're needing to face everything that you thought was real and you come to the slow realization that it's not as real as you thought it was and that everything that you believed in is not reality. It's just very shocking. So what are you accomplishing this month? You have the Three of Pentacles, and I feel that what you're accomplishing here is that you are building a newer community. By going through this process, you're going to start reaching out towards more like-minded people that you can collaborate with, that you can communicate with, that you can work with, that are going to help build this new person that you are, that's going to help you sort of break away from all of those beliefs of who you thought you were and sort of help you sort of wipe all that away so that you could truly see who you really are. Okay. And I feel that's what you're accomplishing this month with this Three of Pentacles. You're building that newer community, that is very like-minded, and all of you have specific goals and needs that sort of align with one another. And it's really about achieving that as a whole, as a unit. Now, what do you need to avoid? You have the King of Wands here, and I feel that what you're needing to avoid is this superiority complex that you often tend to gravitate towards. Or maybe it's just this belief that I've been there, I've done that, there isn't anything else I need to do. You know, sometimes, I'll be very honest with you here, Pisces. A lot of times when I tell people they're in a dark night of the soul experience, they often tell me, well, I've already done that. I understand that. But what most people don't realize is that it comes in layers. We have layers upon layers of beliefs that we have to shed, right? We have to unlearn what we've been taught in order for us to truly ascend to who we really are. Okay? And I feel that that's really what you need to avoid. Avoid this superiority complex that, you know, that you're, I don't want to say that you're better than everyone, but I feel that sometimes you can tend to be a little overly confident and you sort of feel like there isn't anything else for you to learn. And I feel that's what you need to avoid. What Spirit really wants you to know is that we are always learning. We are never done learning. We learn every single day. Even though I am a spiritual teacher and even though I am a spiritual coach, I still learn about myself and about others every single day. You're never going to be done learning. So I want you to sort of look at this as a way to be very courageous. Allow your inner light to shine bright and follow that inner light. Understand that you're going to come across layers and layers and layers of different ways of who you are, what you've believed yourself to be, and you're needing to sort of explore that. Now, what are you needing to embrace here? You have the Temperance card. And as I mentioned, when you're going through a dark night of the soul experience, what transpires at the end of it is a transformation. Temperance is really about alchemy. It is the transition that one state takes into transforming into another state. And in the traditional tarot, it's really about transforming water into wine. But with this particular card, this is really coming to mind here that when we are going through a transformation of some sort, when we are going along this dark night of the soul journey, we are really relying heavily on our angelic guidance. We are relying on their guidance to sort of lead you down this path. And it's really about looking at the duality of everything, learning to see the light and the dark, and learning how to walk in the middle of it, right? Not choosing the light or the dark, but learning to walk in the middle of both aspects and learning to embrace all aspects. It's really about balancing out those aspects. So what is the obstacle you're going to face? You have the Magician here, and I feel that the obstacle is really going to be you really needing to unlearn everything that you have been told and coming to the realization here, Pisces, that you are the magician. We are all magicians. We are all creators. We all create our own destiny. And I know that this can be very challenging for a lot of people to understand. But, I am really coaching. I do a lot of conscious relationship coaching with couples. And one of the things that I often get all of my couples to do is I get them to read certain specific books. And one of the books that I absolutely love, that I think is very vital for conscious couples coaching, is The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. I will link that down in the description box. But I want you to know that the reason I find it so vital is because we need to become aware of our true potential, of our true power, of how we are actual magicians and creators in this reality. And I feel that your obstacle here is really going to be coming to terms with that, coming to the realization that you are a creator and that you are creating your own reality. As uncomfortable or as chaotic as it might be, whatever it is you are experiencing, it's understanding that your thoughts, the things that you say, how you feel about certain specific things, the things that you focus on, you are creating that for yourself every single time. And I feel that's going to be the obstacle, because I feel a lot of times when we're needing to sort of face our shadow aspects, it's hard for us to come to terms with the fact that we're the reason why we are experiencing what we're experiencing. I will tell you that myself personally, when that was presented to me by my mentor, I thought I was literally going to lose my shit, because I was like, there is no way that I am creating this. And the truth is we are. And that's part of our growth process. Part of our growth process is understanding how much we contribute to our own pain. Okay? Now, what is the support that you have this month? You have the Wheel of Fortune. Now, this is good, right? Because it means that towards the end of the month, that means that things are going to sort of be changing, right? Things are going to be moving towards your favor. Understand that there are no coincidences in life. Everything happens as it should, when it should. And it's because it's a part of our fate. It's a part of our destiny. The things that you are experiencing, the things that you are learning and that you are going through were meant to happen. They were meant to happen to teach you certain things, to get you to the point to where you are now, to truly get you to that place so that you can truly awaken to a better understanding, a better truth, being more aligned with who you are at the core. Okay. So know that things are going to get better towards the end of the month. Just continue, just remember that your thoughts become your reality. So it's really important that you really stay in the middle path. Look in the middle path. Don't choose, light or dark. Don't choose positive or negative. You want to stay in the middle, right? It's really about staying in your path, staying in your lane, and just continuing to move forward. Now, what is your action? Your action is the Nine of Wands. And I really feel that what this is you getting out of your own way. What this truly means, Pisces, is that you need to sort of step outside of your comfort zone. You need to move past your own self-limiting beliefs. Understand that you might not have the full answer. You might not truly understand why you're being asked to sort of step outside of your comfort zone, right? But I feel that when you do, Spirit is going to guide you. Spirit is going to move you. And the one thing about the Nine of Wands is that you've worked so hard to get to where you are. And I know that you're probably tired. And I know that you're probably exhausted. And you're like, how much further do I need to go? Understand that when you're that close, you are almost towards the end of it, okay? A 9 represents an ending, okay? That's really what I look at it as. I look at it as a completion. That means whatever you have done is sort of come to an end, and you're going to be tired and you're going to be exhausted at the end of this month, Pisces. But keep pushing forward, because just when you feel like you can't go any further, the more that you push a little bit further, you're going to see the rewards at the end of that. Okay? And I tell you that because your advice and your encouragement is the Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning, right? This Ace of Wands is new inspiration, new insight, that the clarity of understanding that everything that you have gone through has sort of given you this enlightenment, this anticipation, and something is going to sort of ignite a spark within you here, Pisces, and it's sort of going to light you up from the inside. I really feel that this experience, this dark night of the soul process, is really helping you, level up in regards to your spiritual enlightenment. And it's really about lining you up to who you truly are, what you're truly here to do, and help you become more motivated and inspired to follow along on that path. So Pisces, this is your message. Let's go ahead and draw one additional card. We're going to be drawing from the Secret Language of Light and see what additional information Spirit has for you. So angels, archangels, guides, ascended masters, what additional information and insight can you offer Pisces? Okay, well, you got 2 cards, so let's see. Yes, as I said. Okay, first card is number 43, which is enlightenment. And then your next card is number 20, soul writing. Okay. I love when everything just comes full circle. I love when I get this kind of stuff. So enlightenment is truly, like I mentioned, you are becoming enlightened. This is all part of the dark night of the soul process. And remember when I said your theme was really about that shadow aspect, coming, embracing, the dark aspects of yourself. And, with the magician, right? It's the obstacle. It's about understanding that you are the creator. Soul writing is really about coming to the understanding that we become the stories that we tell. So let's go ahead and read in this book what each one of these cards really means. I love reading from this book because the messages are so profound. And I just absolutely love them. Okay, so number 43 for enlightenment is evolution is guaranteed. You are waking up from your old habits and patterns. At times you may feel bewildered or not quite like yourself. Relax, all is well. You're just keeping up with your evolution and the life that you desire. Your body and mind are adjusting and adapting to your new and loving soul perspective. It is common for your mind or body to resist, react, or panic when you experience the unfamiliar or unknown. However, from this higher vantage, you can change any story that splits you in two and heal any wounds. You are not trying to replace a negative memory with a positive one. Remember, I said this. It's not about the light or the dark. It's about staying in the past, staying in the middle. Instead, see all the components of a memory so that a new conclusion can form. An unbalanced memory recreates the trauma every time it is talked about or remembered. This event or person will be blamed for pain in your life today. A balanced memory has no charge or activation and becomes wisdom. You may even come to see a challenge as the best thing that ever happened to you. Once you change and heal your opinion, enlightenment will shine through as wisdom. I absolutely love that, Pisces. So now let's move on to number 20, which is soul writing. And this is, we become the stories that we tell. You are the author of your story. Write one that inspires you and doesn't let anyone else command the pen. Physical reality is temporary. It is forever changing from one moment to the next. The events and experiences of your life are multi-dimensional living art. Their purpose and form will shift as your perception of them does. You can view and adjust any stories from your past, present, or future. Let go of justifying or analyzing the events that become your stories and lift yourself into a new way of seeing them. Look at the card and imagine you are the angel rising and connecting to the soul light at the top of the pyramid. From this expanded view, you can see all your stories and their facets from a neutral position. A higher perspective will unveil and reveal what was previously unknown. You may be surprised, shocked, or embarrassed that the story you have identified with is not what you thought it was. Don't stress. This indicates that the stories are shaking loose and healing is occurring. You are doing so well. You are worthy and you are loved. Pisces, this is an absolutely beautiful message, and I think it really sort of talks a lot about and brings everything to a complete circle for you. A full completion of what this upcoming month is going to look like for you. As I said, really stay within the middle, learn to find the balance, and recognize that what you are going through is another level of enlightenment and ascension. I thank you so much for joining me this time, Pisces, and I look forward to seeing you next time with your new message. Namaste, guys.